Hi and welcome to Magic Scanner website, a fundamental stock selector for KLSE and SGX financial market. You're about to learn the secrets to raking in double to triple digit return per annum in trading or investing, no matter how much time you've had to prepare. It doesn't matter if you've never had any past experience or education, this Magic Scanner will tell you everything you need to know without spending too much brain power. This is unlike any tool you'll find out there. It's the edge that most analysts and fund managers want or have. Go ahead and get yours now.
Good morning to all of you, bringing you live from Kuala Lumpur, our Friday chart clinic for the week ending 6th of December 2013. It has been a while since we did our last chart clinic. The last one was the 1st of November 2013, and you all know that immediately after first we were doing our main course, which is on the 9 and 10, and we had a good turnout. We have almost a full class of about less than 25 people in there, and we did revise all the methods that we talk about in volume spread analysis, touching on the sign of strength and sign of weaknesses, and some of the past graduate who re-attend at the minimum cost learn new things, as well as our new graduates who's just joined. I welcome them to this master the market main course, so they have learned something new that they could use it for their life. As we said before, our main course that we are doing, it's an investment in your education, and for those of you who learn this early now can actually use it to profit when there is a boom or rally in the market. For else, for the others, I think you should consider. Wow, there's more coming in here. Yes, Miss Ang, I would definitely look at UMW for you as you're my client. Uh, I think for the hi Carol, good to see you. John Barakat, I'm not sure whether I have time to do that or not. Okay, Daima, I'll put that in. Some of them, those who not would have, I would probably put it on doing it tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow at our traders investor club tomorrow. So that's all I have for the time being. All right. What I want to talk about this morning is I lost my train of thought now. Okay. So first thing first, we are doing our investor club. Oh yes, the main course. So the next main course that we are doing will likely be in March, probably end of March. We might try to schedule three for this year. Now, what's happening in now? Bill and myself have decided we might do away with our foundation course, because a lot of people nowadays are coming in through our website and finally attending the main course, so they pretty much have a good basis of what is the stock market are and what they can do with it. So that will precursor the foundation, and also it's kind of difficult to recruit people. The last round that we had actually 2 or 3 people, but some pull out, and then on Friday when we do our main course on Monday, we got a whole loss about 5 people. Malaysians are like that, they always registered last minute on Friday, so we cancel it, and then they decided to. So one of the things that we might want to do is just do away with that, and then we have a closing date for our main course, so you can for all our foundation course that you can come, which will be good. Then we can decide whether this was an idea actually given by one of the graduate, have a closing date for the courses, and anything beyond that we can decide should we have it or not. That's a good idea too, so we will implement it. So the next main course that we'll be doing will be sometime in March next year, 2014. Meanwhile, at that time, just hang on to the market. For those of you who want to learn, perhaps you can join the premium membership and learn during the time. There's always video that we posted out there, and also comments. Okay, now what's going to happen tomorrow is going to be doing our investor club meeting, which we will do it 1.5 months or once. But we're supposed to do it in November, but we didn't, as we did our main course on November the 9th, then followed by a short vacation that I'm having. We are doing it a bit early too, because we do feel that there is a potential rally coming in to year end. If you can see from my December 2013 stock market comment, I've showed you how the market has reacted for the month of December. And also Bill will be going for his holiday year end, so we're doing it a bit earlier in now. So we start at 9:30 to 12:30. Now the this one has no charge in there. We are getting a host of people in there. Some people tend to drop by or they cancel things like that. So it's a first come first basis. We might not have enough chairs for everybody. So if that's the case, you just have to stand. We are doing it at the ninth floor at our office. Okay, we don't charge anything, but it's good to see you in person as I've been talking to you a lot in there. In that meeting, we'll probably be doing the market outlook, just short on the market outlook, as well as some shares review in here. I did come up with a list for the best stock pick for 2014 for the SGX and KLSE market. As I said before, we keep this reserved for the premium members. After all, they are premium members for the reason they pay up for that one. And for the live subscriber, if you do decide to become a premium member, as you can say before, we will also review back our stock pick for 2013, which has done sufficiently well over there, which should justify you why you should upgrade from a light membership to a premium membership for those of you who are still considering that. We have a whole list of stocks below here. I think some are still coming in. I'm not sure whether I can do all of them. Right? Is the session recorded for tomorrow? No, we don't do that. That one, actually, remember, the investor club is more towards for the graduates of our course. The premium membership only covers what's happening on the website. Okay, I want to make it as interactive as possible in our investor club, so I actually want people to come, so that way they'll learn better too. So this is one of the benefit too on that one. And as I said before, the investor club was something that we have done in the last 5 to 6 years as a spin-off from our main course, where we actually meet up and try to give a better service to our graduate members. So that's something new for that one, but also we extend the invitation to all our premium members. Okay, thanks Ali, thanks for this. Okay, so with that, I'll pass it on to Bill. Bill's going to give you an update. He's ready here with me. All right, Bill, take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Okay, the big issue right now in the Malaysian market is growth versus value. And where do we allocate our capital? Into growth shares or into value shares? So the other day I was speaking to Mr. Pong Teng Siu, who's the head of research for Interpac. We had a long conversation about that. And as you know, growth shares have had a very good run. The small cap shares, the mid cap have done very well in the last year. So we're finding that people are still recommending these shares, and there seems to be a mania in the market about these kind of shares. So, in any case, I very much value Mr. Pong's analysis, because he used to be a bank analyst, and he knows very intimately the dynamics of interest rates. And this is what he told me, and I think it makes sense. If you have a positive yield curve in where the short rates are low and the longer rates are higher, this is very good for value shares. Because what does it mean? It means that large cap value shares, these shares like Maxis, shares like this, they have the financial strength to pay back their loans. So banks are very willing to lend to them and capture the spread between the short-term and the long-term rates. Whereas smaller companies who may have credit issues, banks are reluctant to lend to them because they may not get paid back. So these companies, in order to get money, will have rights issues, they'll have IPOs to try to raise money. And so we're seeing a lot of that. A lot of IPOs are coming to the market of late. And this is a sign that the the growth boom is nearing the end. Excuse me. Thank God. God.
Okay, Bill is is recovering from there. Okay, so he's out of the room now. So where we were now, okay. While he's doing that, I'm just going to show you the outlook that I have in here, which is this one in here. Now, if you've noticed for the market outlook that we've seen so far, okay, you will see that for the month of December, we have not really changed much for that one. So let me just mute it. It's going to be right. Oh yeah, sure, Mike. try to get in early. For those of you who's coming, please come a bit early. I'm not too sure I can reserve any seats in there, as I don't have anyone to help me there. Just come in if you're first come first basis, have a seat there, and okay. So what we are seeing for the month of December, as you can see, we are looking for my highlight in here is the month of December has not been real disappointment. Now you notice in 2012, the market was up 80 points for the month of December. Okay, for 2011, the market was up about 44 points. 44 points 2011, and 2010 the market was up for 36 points. Okay, so that's what coming into 2014 we should be around that, assuming that we started at 1810, we have about 20 points, so that's what we will end up about 1830 plus. Let's look at it now in the as we have um, where we are now 1825. As I said before, we're only 5 points away, so we should have a nice closing at the end. Now now remember Pong that we met up did say the run for the so-called second liner and the small cap stop has pretty ended, and I do agree with him. What's going to be happening now for this whole month of December? It's going to be seeing only the big cap stop that will be doing well. So a lot of small cap stop will probably stay sideways, and then it's all going to depend on the catalyst which is coming in January or February 2014. What's going to be happening over there? All right. Looking at the regional, if you can see from my chart here, you notice Malaysia hasn't been really that bad. If you notice in here, the KLSCI has been doing reasonably all right, up about 7.4%. Philippines is up about 7%. The only disappointment to me is the Singapore Straits Time, which hasn't done very well in spite of the other region. Okay, if you look at Jakarta was negative because of the deficits as well they're facing. Shanghai was the only so-called non-performer, down 3%. It has been non-performing also for the last 2 to 3 years, but we are seeing economic reform and the job numbers, not so much job numbers, the manufacturing index coming up from Shanghai is also improving. Now, having said that, my report has also said that Dow Jones, this S&P Infra Nasdaq has been doing double-digit return above 20%. This is a lot got to do with the money printing that we've seen so far, right? I mean, you look at it, it's difficult for the market to, okay? It's going to be, okay, I'll pass you back to Bill. Bill is back already.
Okay. Okay, so carrying on with the story, growth or value? Well, I can't, Martin, I'm going to cough again. You go ahead.
Okay, Bill is still coughing now, so all right, so I'm back here. So as you can see in here, the Dow Jones was the stellar performance, and this is got to do with a lot of quantitative easing. Now, news has been out whether they will do early QE tapering, and that's why we're seeing